At the beginning of the movie, we see Jack and his mother moving to a new city because his mother had been transferred. In the neighborhood, there lived a very beautiful girl named Hannah. Jack and Hannah start talking and introducing themselves to each other. Suddenly, Hannah's father arrives, a very strict man. He tells Jack to go back home and never speak to Hannah again. Jack returns home feeling quite dejected, and there he finds a recording of his late father, which makes him very emotional. The next day at college, Jack meets a boy named Champ, who invites him to a party happening on Friday. Later, Hannah comes to meet Jack and apologizes for her father's behavior. She tells Jack that she wants to take him to a place he's never seen before. They go to a very old amusement park. Jack really enjoys spending time with Hannah. After staying there for a while, they return home. But Hannah's father sees them together and gives Jack a final warning to stay away. Sometime later, Jack hears Hannah crying from her house. Hannah is telling her father that she wants to go outside, but he yells at her and refuses. Jack suspects that Hannah's father might be hurting her, so he calls the police. When the police arrive, Hannah's father denies everything and claims that Hannah hasn't been home for 2 days. They search the house but don't find Hannah. Jack then tells his college friend Champ about the situation, and they sneak into Hannah's house to search for her. Inside, they find a bookshelf filled with books written by the same author. Champ says that the author used to write scary stories, but no one knows where he is now. Suddenly, Hannah appears, startling them and making them drop one of the books. When the book falls, its lock opens, and a character named Snowman, a gorilla, comes out. The gorilla starts wreaking havoc in the house and escapes by breaking a wall. They chase after him with the book and reach an ice rink. They try to trap the snowman back inside the book. Just as the snowman is about to attack Hannah, her father arrives and saves everyone by locking the snowman back in the book. Back at home, Jack asks Hannah's father about the books. He explains that in his childhood, he had allergies and couldn't go outside, so he spent his time writing those books. Somehow, the characters he wrote began to come alive, so he locked the books away. But now, the lock has been opened. Hannah's father urges everyone to leave. As they're about to go, they notice that another character, Dummy, has escaped from a book. Dummy sets all the books on fire to release more monsters and prepares an army of puppets for battle. Jack and the others try to burn Dummy's army but fail and flee to save their lives. Outside, they realize that Dummy had already released all the characters before setting the books on fire. The monsters start wreaking havoc across the city. The group decides they must stop Dummy at any cost. Jack suggests an idea to Hannah's father. He must write a new story that sends all the characters back to their books. The problem was that the typewriter used to write the books wasn't at home but in a school. So they head to the school to retrieve it. On the way, a giant insect lands on their car. They escape and take refuge in a store, but a werewolf follows them there. They trap it inside the store and run outside. The werewolf breaks out and confronts them on the road, but Jack's aunt arrives and hits it with her car, injuring it. They then take a path through a cemetery to reach the school. When moonlight hits Hannah, she starts glowing. Jack is surprised. Suddenly, the dead start rising from their graves and attacking. They somehow escape and lock the cemetery gate. At the school, they begin searching for the typewriter. Hannah's father reveals a secret to Jack. Hannah was glowing because she isn't a real person, she's a character he wrote. Long ago, he created Hannah to overcome his loneliness and brought her out of the book. To keep this secret from the world, he never let her go outside. Even Hannah didn't know she was a character. Just then, Hannah arrives and says she found the typewriter. They lock all the school doors and start writing the story. Meanwhile, Jack, Hannah, and Champ go to the party in the school hall and tell everyone about the monsters in the city, warning them not to open the doors. Unfortunately, the giant insect reaches the school. Jack tells everyone about Hannah's father, who is writing a story to send the monsters back. The group helps by blocking the school gates with chairs. Outside, Dummy and his full army appear, ready to fight. Inside, Hannah's father is trying to finish the book when Dummy appears and cleverly crushes his fingers in a briefcase so he can't type. Jack and Hannah take him and the typewriter outside, where everyone else is waiting. Since Dummy is only after Hannah's father, they leave the building to distract him while others plan. A school bus drives out, and Dummy assumes everyone is escaping in it. He sends all the monsters after the bus. They flip the bus on the road, but when they open the door, they find a dummy and a trap inside. The bus explodes, killing all the monsters. Jack and his team, watching from a distance, are relieved. They go to the old amusement park to finish the story. Since the monsters can't be killed without the book, they rise again and follow Dummy. Dummy reaches the park with the last remaining book. When he opens it, a liquid form monster emerges and starts spreading across the park. With no other option, Hannah's father asks Jack to finish the story and goes to stop the monster. The monster swallows him. Meanwhile, Jack and Hannah are on a Ferris wheel, trying to complete the book. But the monster's attack brings the wheel crashing down. Luckily, they finish writing the book just in time. They now need to open the book to trap all the monsters back inside. Jack, knowing Hannah's truth, tells her that if she opens the book, she'll be trapped too. Hannah says she already knew and snatches the book from him. She opens it, and all the monsters start getting sucked in. Before Dummy disappears, he warns them that he'll return for revenge. When Hannah starts getting pulled into the book, Jack tries to stop her and kisses her, but like the others, she too disappears into the book. Jack and Hannah's father are left heartbroken. A few days later, a new professor arrives at Jack's college. It's Hannah's father. After class, Jack talks to him about Hannah. Suddenly, Jack sees Hannah again. Her father tells him he wrote a new book that brought her back. Jack hugs Hannah tightly. In the final scene, we see the typewriter working on its own, typing, "The Invisible Boy's Revenge," indicating that an invisible character is still out there. This gives Hannah's father goosebumps, and the movie ends. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.